Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, but all the drama has led up to this point, the beginning of this 12-team playoff in front of a home crowd and a raucous environment. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story, the last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the Florida State Seminoles. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the college football playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Shifting around now. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it. Quick juke to get free. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
Good, another first down and another good run by this back from Florida State. I tell you, he's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
The offense facing a tough conversion here, 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
How about that? First play of the game in a playoff game, you take a shot downfield and you hit it for big yards. Now you got some momentum here early in the game.
The offense stays on the field in this opening drive. They'll go for it in their own territory. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He's running out of time here. Pulls it in. It's Murphy. Stop at the 43. This offense picks up another first down.
Hey, they hit this for the first down, and I kind of like the approach. Be aggressive. Show your players that you believe in them, especially early in the game like this. Take a chance, and here it works out for them.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Receiver makes the grab. They stop him, but it's a first down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Good job with the offensive line giving his quarterback time to throw, and you can see the damage he can do to you when he does have time. A great throw and something you just kind of expect in Tallahassee, a quarterback that can make throws like this.
The Noles begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Let's it fly to the wideout. Oh, that one's picked off.
Wow, how about the defense here? On the road in a playoff game, you step up and come up with an interception on the first drive. You're an underdog. It's a big stage. All odds are against you. And you start off the opening drive as a defense with an interception, and you bring your quarterback out now with some confidence, believing they can win this game.
And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage.
Brought in at the 25-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Trying to find some room. It's Cox. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works.
Yeah, see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
See if he can make something happen with the return. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. The Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Catch made over the middle.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Important 2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The Seminoles are moving quickly down the field.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
First down and 10 now. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it falls incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And this one is caught. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And the Knowles are moving quickly down the field. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Jukes to get past a man. And they're just able to get him down at the one. So close.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now it's second down here.
Moves. Flip it.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Caught quickly on the left side. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Going after, not right through. And the kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. The pass rush closing in. Caught quickly. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup that you want to exploit and take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a first down.
Second down after that previous play. And here's the handoff. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Down after that running play. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And it works. The first down to the 35.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this third and short. See what you can do from here.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here comes a handoff. Gets into space at the 50. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
Boy, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Knowshon Moreno. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
He'll hand it off. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Picks up 1. Brings up 2nd down.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Receiver makes the catch, and they get him down after the completion.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes a quick grab. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wideout. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
A handoff to the back. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Perfect 2 for 2 on 3rd downs this drive, but they'll need 10 yards here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Comes the Florida State offense on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Knowles.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult matchup, and here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Socker with a strong tackle there.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Dump off caught by the running back. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
And he'll drop back here on third down. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Touchdown, Seminoles. And the defense joins the party with a pick six. With a takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Automatic on the PAT. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Single back takes the handoff. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol.
Get set, get set.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Here's the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Second down coming up.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. Looking to scramble to his left. Fires it on the move. Oh, the pass is picked off. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the tight end. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Another great throw by this quarterback to be able to pick up a first down and keep this drive alive. I'll tell you, he's starting to kind of feel like he's getting into a zone. And boy, Chris, over the years, how many Florida State quarterbacks have we seen get in that zone? Guys like Chris Weinke and Jameis Winston, Charlie Ward. Man, so many good signal callers that have played at FSU.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, if you're going to be able to play in the SEC and be a dominant team, you have to have defensive linemen like this right here. And we've seen that from Georgia over the years. They've been incredibly blessed to have defensive linemen that can hold up against the run, also have the ability to do this right here, which is pressure the quarterback and come up with those sacks.
He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
You missed it. Field goal. No good. That miss leaves us with a 21-point game.
Oh, my gosh, he had it right on target. Unfortunately, he didn't quite have the distance. That hit right in the middle of that crossbar, and they miss out on 3 points.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. He's moving out of the pocket. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Breaking free at midfield. He steps out of bounds, a solid return, and a great play to set up his offense here. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Florida State. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Tech on the PAT again, and it's 28-0. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The Georgia offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. And now the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Handoff in a single back formation. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game, all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
Florida State.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Now they finally stop him, but he found a nice lane in that return. Puts the start of the drive in a good position. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs. And the Seminoles will crank up the tempo.
Brings up 2nd down.
And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. On the run here, lets it go. Caught near the sideline. It's Burns. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Eludes a tackle. Football comes out. The offense falls on the fumble. Keeps possession.
Wow, that is big-time awareness by his team.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. The Noles getting set on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. He's got it right near the end zone. And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. First and goal, handoff. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Knowles. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And the extra point makes this a 35-zip game. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. First down, looking to throw the football. Running back has it on a screen now. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
35, Georgia, 0.
The Seminoles will kick this away to start the second half. This one will be fair caught. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. The Dogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game.
They hit him behind the line, and out comes the football. The offense recovers the fumble.
Running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
And they'll stop him after a short gain. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Off play action, he's looking to throw. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Catch made down inside the 15-yard line. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Here's the option play. It's a quarterback keeper. Ball handed to the running back. Breaking tackles. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
At the 10-yard line. Second down coming up.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long.
3-2 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. How in the world do you lose track of the reliable tight end on that play?
The only thing I can think about is the defense is so locked in on the wide receivers or maybe the running game that they just forgot about the tight end. The guy's wide open. That's an easy throw.
When they make the extra point, trail now 35-7. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? They'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Check, check.
Sticking with the running game. Tackle made after just a short gain. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down.
2-9 Philly.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments.
Acorn.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, and he can't make the catch on the crossing route, and that's going to bring out fourth down now. Are you serious? The offense going for it inside their own 30.
Easy. Longer. Double right. Over.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. And he finds his target. He has the first. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Seminoles. And the route is on. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. The back's got it. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Ball carried by the running back. Gain of 5. Second down coming up.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Let's go. Dino. Ready, go.
Keeping it on the ground here.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now.
Gorilla. Gorilla. Gaucho. Lasso. Lasso.
Ball handed off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, how about that? Another call and another bad result for this offense. Kind of a microcosm of how this entire football game has gone. They're just trying to bleed that clock and get out of here. Nothing working at all.
Getting set. Here's second down.
Lion. Slide 22. Slide 22.
They'll run it to the left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, another tough call for this offense. Seems like everything that they've called is going in the wrong direction. I think they're just trying to get out of this one at this point.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's hit as he throws it. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. And the Bulldogs will line up to kick it away. Back out to punt for the 4th time today. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They're going to run it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Offense getting set. It's second down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They move the ball to the 41.
Chris, what I love here is just vision by the running back, showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
On the ready.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Free up.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop it.
Gain of 9. Brings up second down.
Here's the second down play. Trying the old counter play here. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays, and this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a first down.
Ready, set.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Cut it. Alert.
Gives it to the back. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Gain of 3. Third down coming up.
Okay.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play.
Out, 55 feet.
There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he'll hit out of bounds after a short gain on that run. And the Noles hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Fourth down coming up.
Fourth down, he's throwing for it. And here comes a deep shot. Touchdown, Florida State. And the beatdown continues.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in him.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try.
For the extra point.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
Florida State 49. Georgia 7.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. First down here for this offense. He'll hand it off. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
He's brought down at the 28. Brings up second down. That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Florida State 49, Georgia 7.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he finds the running back in the flat. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. The pass is caught. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
On first down, it's play action. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Incompletion sets up a second down. A pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to throw it again. And now another deep ball here. It's caught inside the 10. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Georgia.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. And I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
And the point after is good.
49, Georgia 14.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? There's the handoff. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
A jet sweep here. Can the receiver get the edge? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
You know, I don't want to get away from a jet sweep. I think it's a good call. This one just didn't work out. So now you're way behind on the sticks.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Burns. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. And the Seminoles will come to the line to run the hurry up. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Trying for a 4th down completion. Looking to throw it deep. And is intercepted. Can he take it all the way? Now the 40. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
Get set, get set. Anchor.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he's going to launch it deep again. We'll try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
But Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
And the wideout goes in motion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains and you really allow this defense to dictate things, it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. They're kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They stop him at the 22, but that's important breathing room on this drive. The Noles looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Man, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today. Making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
So second down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's Burns. They get him down, but the game moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see this second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Seminoles will line up on 1st and 10.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, The guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Snags the quick throw. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This offense producing chunk plays through the air. And the Noles trying to cash in here in the red zone. They'll run it here.
That's another good run here by this back. You know, he's been inside, he's been outside. At times he's had to be patient, showing his vision. He now has 97 yards on the ground today. A few more carries, he's likely going to go over the century mark.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down play coming up for this offense.
Here we go. Ready.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. He shreds the tackle. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Well, this guy's been a lot of fun to watch today, showing a lot of ability to get outside with speed, some toughness between the tackles. Now he's well over 100 yards, and a big part of the reason this team's going to advance to the next round.
And the Seminoles offense is on the move now.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
The Noles come to the line with 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Noles. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And he knocks through the PAT. Now they get set to kick it away.
56, Georgia, 14.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Georgia offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out, and they put something together in this drive. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Dogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
How about the call here? They call it the screen on 3rd down and short. You don't see that called very often. They're not able to even complete the pass, so no chance at a conversion. So we got 4th and short.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Choosing to return the punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They've really protected home turf well here today. What a satisfying victory. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. Touchdown, Seminoles. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Number 13 makes the catch. And
Here comes the point after attempt.
the kicker is on for the extra point.
And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Florida State 63, Georgia 14.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They need a miracle. A couple of them here in the last couple minutes, down big. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. And there's the handoff. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. The Dogs come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
For the offense.
Flex, flex, flex. Cut, cut, cut. Gorilla.
They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
Griffin.
With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game. The Bulldogs will line up now. It's 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Georgia.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And they'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And
Look at this. They fake the PAT and try to throw for it. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Is no good. That keeps the score. Florida State 63.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And it's the defense who stops the clock now with 17 seconds remaining.
Florida State.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Set to advance on the football.
And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Receiver in motion now.
Tuna.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing.
Pilot.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. And this one is getting ugly.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
And the extra point was up and good. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Oh, the onside kick is recovered, and the gamble pays off.
Chris, what just happened here? I'm in awe of this coach's sheer boldness. Going for an onside kick when you're up by a few scores? Wow. That's all I can say.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Knowles. And the route is on.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. I believe they're going to line up here to go for the onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football.
Hey, it's the fourth quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And that's it. The game will end on one last incompletion. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a